What's up, subscribers? Welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. Before we get started with the main topic for the video here today, I just want to take a brief moment to let you guys know how thankful and grateful I am for all of the support that I've been getting here on my channel. It really means a lot to me to see the great community that we've been starting to build here over the past few weeks. So with that being said, we wouldn't be celebrating the new year here on this channel if I didn't try to come up with some New Year's resolutions for the channel as well. I've been thinking about what type of content you guys might like to see here on the channel and been considering starting some new series. Some of the ideas I've been thinking about are talking about what stocks I'm buying each month and also showing you guys how to build a portfolio, starting from zero and contributing X number of dollars each week so that you guys can watch me build it up over time. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts and what type of content would you like to see here on this channel over the next year? So with all of that being said, in this video we're going to be taking an updated look at Sundow Growers stock, ticker SNDL. We'll be reviewing the movement the company had this past week, talking about some news, and also talking about where I could potentially see the share price going. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice and let's jump into it. At the time that I'm recording this video, it's New Year's Day, the stock market is closed, and SNDL was last trading at around 47 cents per share. Over the past 5 trading days, we essentially have seen SNDL share price stay flat, although it did bottom at around 45 cents per share and peaked at just under 50 cents per share before pulling back and ultimately closing this trading week at around 47 cents per share. This past trading week also saw some notable news come out about SNDL stock as well, such as this article that Sundow Growers has just recently signed a new concentrates licensing agreement with Simply Solventless Concentrates. The article goes on to state that Sundow Growers will be manufacturing the concentrates at its Rocky View facility using Simply Solventless Concentrates IP. Importantly, this agreement makes it possible for SNDL to also use its Rocky View assets while enhancing its focus on producing premium inhalables. According to the terms of the agreement, Simply Solventless Concentrates will receive a royalty on the sale of the products. Moreover, the company will also provide non-cannabis materials to Sundow Growers for the production of the concentrates, in addition to paying Sundow a monthly administrative fee. The agreement also stipulates that a minimum of 75% of the cannabis materials required for the processing and manufacturing of the concentrates will be cultivated by Sundow. On top of that, the companies are also working together to form a definitive agreement for the sale of Sundow's Rocky View assets for a total of $5 million. Finally, SNDL said that it expects to scale its distribution of these specialty concentrates across Canada, with the first products targeted to be in stores in the second quarter of 2021. Regarding this agreement, President and CEO of Sundow Growers, Andrew Stordeur, had this to say. As part of our continued cost and process optimization initiatives, we are pleased to enter into a licensing agreement with Simply Solventless that includes a non-binding purchase agreement to sell the Rocky View facility. We believe that this collaboration will improve our returns on invested capital and provide consumers with an excellent addition to our portfolio of products. Like we talked about in my last video about Sundow Growers, there has been a ton of talk recently about SNDL potentially merging or being bought out by another company, such as Canopy Growth. I have not heard any additional updates regarding that potential merger, but the author of this article does feel that the agreement between SNDL and Simply Solventless could potentially help SNDL get closer to an acquisition, if that's the direction that the company ultimately decides to go in. Citing the growing popularity of concentrates and edibles in the market, as well as the fact that SNDL is currently trading at a discount, which would be the icing on the cake for any larger company that may consider acquiring them. In addition to the news that we just talked about, SNDL made some strategic investments of its own, as this article published on December 30th points out. This acquisition consisted of SNDL acquiring a special purpose vehicle for $58.9 million issued by Zenabis Investments, with the loan paying an interest rate of 14% per year and maturing on March 31st of 2025. And in addition to that, Zenabis will also be paying SNDL a royalty based on quarterly sales from its own business. On top of all of this, we're now just days away from the Georgia Senate runoff elections, which will be taking place on January 5th. Depending on the outcomes of that election and if the Democrats are able to take control of Congress, then this could be a huge catalyst to the MJ industry as a whole. With that being said, I don't really expect to see SNDL share price having too much movement early on in the trading week, but depending on what happens in the election, we could see some major movement taking place after that. Although SNDL does continue to be a very speculative and risky investment, in my opinion, management has done the best job that they could with the recent financial restructuring to get SNDL out of debt and to set the company up for potential success in the future. As a quick side note, for those of you who are watching this video and thinking about some other potential companies in the industry that you might want to invest in, let me suggest one other company to you. Medicine Man, trading under the ticker SHWZ. It's an MJ company that's headquartered in Colorado. I released a video on my channel a few days back talking about Medicine Man, so I'll put a link at the top of the screen right now for any of you guys who might be interested in learning some more about that company. What are your thoughts about Sundow Growers? Is this a company that you're invested in? What do you think about the news regarding SNDL that we just talked about? Where do you see SNDL share price going? Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And while you're down there, if there are any other stocks or topics that you want to see me talk about in future videos, please be sure to comment that down below as well. As a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician with an interest in personal finances and investing. Please make sure you're doing your own research before you make any financial decisions. If you haven't already, be sure to check out this video about how to participate in our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And please be sure to smash that like button and click on the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.